Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for August 30th. If you're watching in real time, August 30th, Wednesday. And it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. But those of you who are watching and following consecutively, or just know that it's August and you need an August 30th reading, then this is for you for now. And also, I just want you to know, if in case you haven't been following me regularly, that I am on a pastel journey. So I'm choosing decks that have kind of a nice pastel coloring. And here's another one by the dynamic duo Rebecca Campbell and Nicole, what is that? Danielle Noel and Rebecca Campbell. Yes. And this is a beautiful moon child tarot with this pretty gold edge and this gilded top and all these beautiful kind of deco art and beautiful muted tones and pastels. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, the lovers. Is the lover still on the bottom? No, the devil is still on the bottom. Okay, let's pick from the middle. And we have the Eight of Wands. Nice. It's going to be a 3-card collective message. Why? I eyeballed this King of Pentacles. We love the King of Pentacles. He's the King of Kings. And we have Justice coming through. But I think I'm going to get an alternative for Justice here. And we'll just remember that Justice came out. And the King of Cups. Okay, so remember remember Justice. She's behind the King of Cups. Something fair is going to happen. So I feel like for a lot of you, you can embody one or the other of these energies, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, or your person could be either King of Pentacles or King of Cups, or you could have 2 people you're interested in. But I think that's minor. I actually don't really believe there's 2 people here interested in you, or I think both kings can be one. So let's zoom on in and see it. But speaking of kings, mine just messaged me and I'm gonna zoom on in. The Eight of Wands is talking about something happening quickly. A lot of times it talks about communication as well. This is depicting a great statue of the ancient Egyptian solar god Ra. Could be representing too, like the dog days of summer, just super hot for some of us, like the ones who live in Texas or other places too in the United States can be quite hot. Depending on where you are in the world though, not everybody's hot. But Ra is a strong, hot energy. Also, we're getting close to the full moon, where there's about to be a culmination into the blue moon, which is a moon in the water sign of Pisces. And so the King of Cups really could be significant here because of the full moon in Pisces. But the solar god Ra stands atop a gateway to a mysterious otherworldly space, and behind this portal, the full moon is rising above a shimmering desert landscape, indicating the cycles of time and new possibilities which await beyond this doorway. Ra initiates us into a higher state of awakening. You know, when we had the Lionsgate portal, I used the Isis Oracle deck to get some great spells and energy work for people. I felt like that portal was so perfect, depicted in an Egyptian type imagery. And here we have this particular deck that has a lot of Egyptian imagery. showing this full moon. And so for a lot of you out there, the Lionsgate portal could have opened something up, and now the full moon is where it's leading you. It could be the culmination, because full moons really, really are about the apex of a situation, the final outcome. It may or may not be, but something very powerful can happen on this day. And also, it's a really great day for manifesting things and completing things in general, starting new, setting intentions, whatever you need to do. So you might need to take a day, ahead of time to start planning and figuring out how are you going to use this energy for your highest power. So yeah, basically, that's so funny. In the inquiry section of this of this book, it says, how can I channel this powerful energy? And where am I now being led to explore? And so this is swift action. This is saying it's okay to go with your first gut feeling or your intuition or that impulsive energy. Sometimes it's not always good to go with that impulse energy. This is a day where it's a good idea to go with the impulse energy. And it's things are going to move quickly, and there's a creative force that requires your attention, and some new opportunities coming your way. And this thing that's about to happen is going to create some kind of a momentum where you won't be able, it's like you can't stop yourself. It's just like you keep going, and it's a great wave. This is all about your direction, your vision. You're a visionary. So in general, it's positive. It's just really good. Success, strength, cooperation, decisiveness, and courageous. And the reason why I emphasize cooperation is you could be cooperating with two other people, since they showed up, King of Pentacles and King of Cups. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be that the King of Pentacles is you, and it could be that both cards are you, not necessarily other people. The King of Pentacles represents the King of Kings, but like I say, in all of the decks, the Kings represent the highest level of the court cards. So even if you're female, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't be the king, because the king represents the authority figure, the highest level. It could also represent, for a lot of people, leveling up in profession, and also possibly in love too. And it's also security, reliability, support, discipline, and power. This king is accomplished. He's thriving. He's grand, ambitious, stable, though. It also represents the committed energy, somebody who wants to make a commitment to be with you. It could be somebody who's maybe even stubborn, but stubborn in a good way, where they're not budging. That's it. They've decided you're the one, and they're going to stick with it. But generally he's just very loving and warm, and he's encouraging you to think big and follow your dreams and believe that anything is possible. And it's also about your intuitive strength and not taking anything for granted, but seeing all the rich opportunities in life. So it could be some advice that you're getting from somebody. It could be just an intuition about life in general and how you feel so blessed to have what you have. With the King of Cups here, there is a nurturing energy and a diplomatic, but you still is strong, still generous, emotionally stable, loving, balanced, imaginative, maybe even psychic, definitely a sensitive. It could be an empath energy. And so this person could be the best of both worlds, have the stability of earth and the sweetness and sensitivity and imagination of cups. And, I feel like we have someone who's chivalrous, but also a romantic. So that's a really nice combination of things. But you could see some of yourself more in one than the other, and maybe some of more of a person of interest in one more than the other. The Eight of Wands could bring this portal to life, like this culmination where you're finally coming together, you're finally meeting eye to eye, or it could be what you choose to put intention on. So if it's today is the day of planning your intention work and your spell work for the blue moon, because it's once in a blue moon. Okay, guys, they don't say that for nothing, because blue moon is rare. And the blue moon in Pisces, with its beautiful, sweet, deep, romantic, psychic energy, is going to be very like nurturing and calming and helpful. Like everything that this King of Cups is what that new moon's going to make you feel. If you look at his image here, it's like there's an ocean behind him. He's both grounded and connected to the space. He sources knowledge directly from the unconscious and conscious realms, and they're all at his disposal. I normally call the King of Pentacles the King of Kings, but here, because it is to the right of the King of Pentacles, maybe the King of Cups is like the King of Kings in this case. He culminates everything. The last house, the 12th house, is the house of Pisces and Neptune, and that is it because it represents Pisces having gone through all the experiences of all the other signs. Therefore, it's the wisest sign, a little bit exhausted, a little bit tired, and sometimes a little fragile and emotional, having understood and been through it all and knowing what everybody has gone through in the previous incarnations. And that's why Pisces oftentimes are the empaths, because they have a real psychic understanding how other people feel. So in some ways, the King of Cups, in my opinion, is the King of Kings. And the King of Pentacles here is definitely necessary, because they need that. Everyone needs that nice grounded, stable energy to latch onto. Just like water could always use a nice cup to hold it. So this king is just very creative and happy and healthy, and it's important to express and source let it come out from the gateway of your heart, and then it ignites your purpose and the meaning in your life. So you could be having a really profound day, just plain and simple, meditating and pondering and preparing intention work for the full moon, and all of this stuff comes to you, these deeper feelings and meanings of things, this gateway portal opening up, and you seeing things in a different way than you ever saw them before. It could be that you could be seeing a person or a connection with somebody in a whole new light. You could be seeing your place in the world as magical and special and unique and more than just the physical, but with the creativity and this beautiful magic that you see in your mind that makes it more than just the mundane world that we've been so used to. Mercury's in retrograde in the mundane sign of Virgo, which is opposite of the full moon in Pisces. And it's kind of interesting because with Virgo Mercury in retrograde, we are kind of allowed to see things a little different than our mundane tasks. Basically what happens is the mundane tasks of our day sometimes don't go as planned. And when that happens, we can get frustrated and mad at it, or we can just say, well, I wonder what I can do today that will work. Let's try something else, And then this opens up a whole new possibility where you just get kind of excited about life again. You're not on the treadmill. You're just doing something different, and you feel like, this is fun, like I'm not doing what I intended to do or what I probably should be doing according to plans to my daily routine, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing and I like it, you know. So it could be something like that too, that leads you to in a direction that you just never expected, and then you want to manifest more of that. You want to manifest more of this new world because it actually was fun, exciting. It lit you up. It made something exciting for you and enjoyable for you. So this is just a really mixed energy, but I'm not going to forget that Libra Justice came out. So balance everything nicely together. I think there's going to be a win in your favor. I think also justice has to do with anything legal, but definitely with love. And so your love life could be perking up big time with this energy coming through. A bit of stability and also a bit of romance too. Just imaginative, creative, dreamy, good. The good. So I hope you like that. Great trust and pixie dust.